Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good, gang? Welcome to your early Thursday edition of Live Wire Sports Media. So, when it comes to the Phoenix Mercury, and well, let me put it this way: not just the Phoenix Mercury. When it comes down to DeWanda Bonner and Alyssa Thomas, you can always expect the unexpected. We knew this game had every intent of being a headline, whether it's DeWanda Bonner coming back, Alyssa Thomas accusing the FIFA fans of being racist, but nevertheless, those two came and stepped into enemy territory. Yes, the Indiana Fever hosts the Phoenix Mercury, where there was a lot riding on this game. As I stated in my last video, we knew that this game was high stakes. The Phoenix Mercury riding high, right? Top three in the league. The Fever down there, 2 games over 500 at number 6. What's going to be the tail of the tape? The Fever don't have Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell just came off a 30-point bombshell over the Chicago Sky. But the Indiana Fever has maintained and has been playing solid basketball. I won't say great basketball, but I say solid. But the headline of this was DeWanda Bonner, her return to Indiana. How will she be received? We already know the history of the situation. DeWanda Bonner came. The Indiana Fever put her forefront. She was the head veteran. She was the veteran, had the most experience. They catered around her. They wanted her to be the focal point. She was supposed to be the leader. Caitlin Clark wanted to get her a championship. Caitlin Clark even went out her way to get her move up on the all-time scoring list. You hear Kelsey Mitchell saying, hey, I got the best vet in the world. They did everything to cater around her. But when things didn't go the way DeWanda Bonner wanted to, guess what she did? She took a ball, went home, tucked her tail, cried, pout. Stephanie White took some time off, couldn't find her nowhere. She lied in the media. She hasn't talked to DeWanda Bonner. She haven't said anything, which we all know good and well she did. Then all of a sudden, DeWanda Bonner getting released from the Indiana Fever. Weeks and weeks went by. DeWanda Bonner was rumored to go to Phoenix Mercury. Then she finally ended up there with Alyssa Thomas. Then we had this game come to pass. Waited. Just like we had the Diane Taurasi and the Caitlin Clark June 30th meet marked on the calendar. This game was marked on the calendar because I said this earlier today. The Indiana Fever had to make a statement. They needed to win this game to make a statement. And I said weeks before that, this team, whatever happened in that locker room with the Indiana Fever and DeWanda Bonner, it kind of affected Natasha Howard a little bit. Kind of affected everybody in the locker room. I think when Ari McDonald got on there, DeWanda Bonner seen her minutes been moved. Lexi Hall took her starting spot. So now we come to this. And guess what? DeWanda Bonner got a welcome back celebration.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, DeWanda Bonner.
Oh yeah, the Bulls were loud and clear for DeWanda Bonner. She made it known that, hey, and she struggled. She struggled throughout the game. She couldn't handle the pressure. See, this is what Indiana atmosphere does to you. It shakes you. It makes you less mortal. It makes you feel where you can't really get your game up. No matter how much you try, no matter how. See, everybody made it seem like when DeWanda Bonner got to Phoenix and came off the bench and she scored 22 points off the bench, oh, her game was good. But guess what? As weeks went by, we started to see the old DeWanda Bonner that Indiana brought in couldn't score, couldn't get a bucket, whine and complain to the referees. She didn't get blocked once, but she got blocked twice by Lexi Hall and Natasha Howard. Yeah, they wanted her. They wanted her back. And then they sent the Phoenix Mercury home packing. But then, after all of this, here comes her teammate, Kahleah Copper, capping for her, whining for her, because she's a veteran. They shouldn't do that to her. She made it her choice. Who cares? Who cares? This is what sports is about. But I'm gonna hold off to that. I'm gonna let you listen.
I think she handled it well. I mean, I don't understand, like she a legend and just all the things that she's done for the league. And just the disrespect, I can't get down with it. They booed her. She didn't say a word to the crowd. Um, People talk some trash to her, but we had her back. But it's just very distasteful for what their fan base is doing. As far as when it comes to DB, because it's just like she's just sweet as soul. And the situation didn't work for her, and that's just not what she wanted or whatever. But it's just we don't need all of that. It's just unnecessary. That's
Did you talk to her during the game? I guess just try and pick her spirits up, or is that
She don't get it. She don't understand. But guess what? When you leave a team, guess what happens? You get booed, especially if you leave on a bad note. You get booed. You definitely get booed. I mean, I have seen it so many times in sports. Yeah, you might want to be celebrated. You might want to be cheered. Yeah, if you left on a good note, I'm sure the Fever fan base would have cheered you. They would have appreciated you, but you didn't. You put a sour taste in this fan base mouth. So how do you expect for them to really want to um, welcome you back? It's not like you did anything special. It's not like you helped them win the championship. It's not like how you helped them win the Commissioner's Cup. You didn't do none of that. You stayed away, and you could whine and complain. Then you want to post all over Instagram. So guess what? You got what you deserve. Trust me, if this was the Kansas City fan base or the Philadelphia fan base, it would have been much worse. They probably would throw stuff at you. So this is my thing. It's sports. Stop being sensitive. Stop being emotional. Stop whining and complaining. It happens. You know why? Because your own coach gets it. Nate Tibbetts gets it. You don't believe me? Take a listen.
Yeah, I think just in sports, it's kind of what you have to anticipate, right? Yeah, I thought she handled it fine. That's kind of how sports works. You go into a former home of yours, and typically, if they don't, you don't leave on your terms, the fans aren't going to be happy. And yeah, that's what they did tonight.
And then he smiled. He smiled at the end of that, like, hey, it's what it is. What do you expect? You didn't leave on your own terms. You kind of forced your way out. And then the fan base welcomed you. Everybody was excited to have you. Nobody really believed that you was gonna come to the Indiana Fever. Nobody thought you was gonna be a part of the Indiana Fever culture. You know, the way they roll out to you, the way they appreciate you. You didn't even decided to go to Phoenix in the first place with um Thomas, but then you came here and then everybody welcomed you. You wanted to be, you gave all that speech. Yeah, I wanted to be something for Caitlin. I wanted to be something for AB. But you didn't do that. You became selfish. entitled, and then the fans turn on you and resent you, and that's how it goes. So guess what? Every time they see you now, it's gonna be popping from this point, unless you decide to retire and give it up. Then, on top of all of that, her better half, leave it up to the Alyssa Thomas. She, for the person that always decides to race bait all the time and call FIFA fans racist, she get caught on camera arguing with her, arguing with a fan. But nonetheless, this is what she said. On top of that, Alyssa Thomas just told a fan around the benches she came to play for a real team several times and then laughed, LOL. But guess what? She left a real team and came to play for a team that she thinks she's going to win an easy championship.
Or in the deep corner.
Also coming in for
It's challenging to deal with.
Sydney Colson.
So you see her talking to a fan, getting into it with a fan. But then again, you want to call this fan base racist. You want to say they gave you derogatory names. Oh, you know what? And that she was not even in a press conference. Well, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Her and Satu Sabli. But nonetheless, they get the chance in August 7th to get their revenge. Better hope the Fever don't even have more weapons by that time to add up, because I don't think y'all could beat them again. I really don't. I think the Fever got y'all frustrated. Y'all gonna look for revenge, and y'all gonna have to play y'all top of the game. So the Fever did what they had to do. Laugh now, cry later. That's what I say. Live Wire Sports. Let me know what you think about all of this nonsense. But I think it's funny. I think the Warner got what she deserved. I think that Alyssa Thomas got what she deserved. I think Kahleah Copper should not have been whining about it. Nate Tibbetts answered the question just the way it's supposed to. It's a fan reaction. You going to get booed. If you don't like to get booed, then hey, don't make enemies of your former home. And to them, Live Wire Sports, I see you when I see you.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment.